Good morning, everybody. This is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. And shout out to my dad. Happy birthday tomorrow, if you're watching, Dad. Anyways, today's May 9th. His birthday's May 10th, so anyways, want to get that out of the way. Behind me, we got a new arrival with what they call the Wayfarer exterior, which is all white with a blackout package. So you'll notice we got the blackout wheels here, the black handles. Really looks sharp with that white exterior with the blackout wheels and the tinted windows across down the side here. Very sharp. Being a Renegade Verona LE model, this is going to be built on the M2 106 8.9 liter, 360 horsepower. Open this hood up here and give you a good look at the engine. You see that big red engine there? That's the 8.9 liter Cummins. 1,150 pound-foot of torque. Yeah, I mentioned this on a lot of the videos that I've done, but it being a front engine, you can have nice, easy access to, as you can see, the coolant, air filter, windshield wiper fluid, air dryer is located right here. Even when it comes to changing the headlamps out, nice and easy to get to. As we come around to this side, you'll notice the fuel filter water separator is easy to get to as well. Power steering fluid, dipstick on the engine oil. Again, easy access being a front engine. Another feature with the Super C, I always like to mention, it's easy to get in and out of the passenger door and the driver's door. So quick entrance exits as well as the main house entrance on the side, which we'll go in a little bit. Nice gradual steps when you're pulling yourself in and out of the coach here. They've got some traction on these steps, keep you from slipping and falling if it's raining out, there's snow out. Additionally, up top, when I open this door, it's got this nice LED light that's kind of hidden underneath there, which really lights up this section of the coach when it comes to getting in and out of the captain's seats. Since we're right here, I just want to point something out. So this is where the air assist is on the air ride seats. It's just located on the front left corner on both seats. Also, these are heated seats. And then I get out of the way, and right around the corner here, you'll see that red switch is where you turn the chassis batteries on and off, as well as you do have a light test mode. It's right next to that red switch. What's nice about that light switch, you're standing outside like I am now next to the RV. I want to do a quick walk around and check all my lights, my headlights, my turn signals, my brake lights, my daytime running lights. You can hit that little switch there and it'll go through a series of blinks on all the different lighting. You've got 250-gallon fuel tanks, one on each side that feed off of one another. Plus your depth fill is going to be located here as well. This one does come equipped with the lithium package. So you'll notice these big lithium Dragonfly 100 amp hour lithium batteries. You've got 2 of those, plus you also have the additional 3,000 watt inverter. So you got 2 inverters in here. You can run the front air conditioner off of one of the dedicated inverters here. And again, this is all great storage. Going back over to this bay, it's also where your chassis batteries are located. There is also an air chuck up top. If I pop this cap off here, there's a 50-foot air hose that comes with the coach, where you can tie into the air on the coach. All right. We'll open these 3 doors up here, and this is where your dump station is located. So we got 2 75-gallon tanks, one here, one here. Those are your gray and your black water. Both are heated and insulated. Also, your gate valves are on this side. So to dump those tanks, you'd pull these 2 handles here. That releases it. And then you run a hose out the bottom right here for the sewage. Additionally, you do have a little outside sprayer that comes with your city water. You walk your city water hose out, and there's a push button to reel it back in. Everything's nicely labeled in here for your low point drains, cable hookups, sewer flush. You also have a little tank monitor where you can check on your batteries, check the holding tank levels. You're gonna have 150 gallons of fresh water, and then the two 75-gallon gray and black water tanks. You'll notice when I'm closing these doors, you've got the dual slam latch baggage doors. They don't fight me coming out. So it's another nice feature you're gonna get on a Renegade is easy to open and close baggage doors. In this bay, you're gonna have the 8,000 watt diesel generator. And in the very far driver's side bay, you're gonna have a 50 amp. So you run it through this little access port in the floor, so it comes out the bottom. But you simply just walk it out. And then when it comes time to unhook, push the button to reel it in. Very handy in the winter time when these cords get stiff. Your transfer switch is located in here. You also have an additional electrical outlet if you want to plug anything in as well. All right, moving to the back, we've got 20,000 pound hitch. The Voyager's plug is going to be for, this silver plug is going to be for a camera system on your trailer. And then the black one is your 7-way brake controller. It's pre-wired for brake controller. Again, all LED lights, your reverse lights, turn signal lights, brake lights, all LED. On the rooftop is a full walk-on fiberglass rooftop. Moving to the patio side, you've got all storage. You'll notice some loose supplies. Those are the central vacuum hose. It does have a central vacuum system inside the coach. We've got some additional tile. If you ever drop anything heavy and crack a tile, you got some tile replacements located there. This goes up underneath there. You've got longer items, fishing poles, kayaks, paddle boards, golf clubs, things like that you can store in there. We've got the awning out, so you've got a Girard awning. You notice it pitches right down the center. We've got this nice long LED light that runs the length of the awning. So in the evening, it does give you some nice lighting out here as well. Keyless entry. You can program that to lock and unlock your entrance door. And as we move down the side here, we're going to have additional storage. And in this bay, you'll notice how it opens up right here. So this goes all the way through. Again, for longer items and maybe bulkier, bigger items, you can fit them all the way through there as well. And then here's the 50-foot air hose I mentioned on the other side. And then this front bay is going to be where your AquaHot 450 diesel, that's what heats your hot water and that's what heats the coach. Residential like, it's down here in the compartment, it's quiet. So yeah, and it gives you unlimited hot water. All right, let's go on inside. Oh, before we go inside, one thing I forgot to mention is the outside entertainment. We have a 43-inch Samsung LED smart TV with soundbar. All right, come on inside. All right, so now that we're inside, I mentioned to you it has the Wayfinder exterior. I think I said Wayfair, but Wayfinder exterior, Charleston interior, with the Cape Cod cabinets. Very sharp looking interior the way this one's finished out. This is going to be how it is when the slides are in, when you're on the road. Kind of gives you an idea, like if I need to access the refrigerator, I want to grab something out of it, it's no problem. It's right here. It's actually nice and close to the captain's chairs up front here. You do have the Euro booth dinette, seat belts here if you want to strap in the kiddos. And then you'll notice as we get down, let me sneak by here, we've got the theater seating with seat belts. So you'll see a seat belt here, seat belt here. So you've got some additional security for the kiddos, and then you have lots of countertop space. As you can see, slides are still in. I can still walk to the back. I can access the half bath, no problem. Let's go ahead and run some slides out. And so right here is going to be where the Firefly system is located. This one's using the Eclipse. We'll go into the mobile app. You can pair your phone using the Eclipse app. You're going to have access to everything like you see here on the home screen: lights, generator, thermostat, fan controls, slide controls, and then a little gear is going to give you all your diagnostics controls. And I have that paired at the moment on my phone. So let me pull out the phone. What's nice about it having on your mobile device is if you're standing outside, or you're at a campground, or you're at a rest stop, there's vehicles left and right of you. You want a little bit of space, but you don't want to get too close. You can literally just be eyeballing it when you're running them out. I'm going to run this front passenger slide out first. So we'll run that one out. You'll notice we got the fireplace down below here. That is an option that this one came with. I mentioned to you that this has that Aqua Hot 450 diesel system on it. So being that it has that, the Verona LEs are going to be all electric. So you'll have, and I'll show you this, we got an induction cooktop over here. We have the convection microwave oven, and of course the Samsung all electric residential refrigerator. Open that up to show you how much room you got here. A nice big refrigerator. And we have ice maker is going to be located here, and then freezer compartments down below. Next to the fridge, we've got some nice large full extension pantry drawers, 3 shorter ones, 2 nice deep ones. You'll notice if you want to get a shot on the side here, Jody, you got dovetail construction on all your drawers. And then all the drawers throughout the coach will be the same as what you see here, soft close. All right, I mentioned to you that this has the induction. So this is the true induction cooktop. All solid, this is all heavy duty, solid Corian countertops. Nice tile backsplash. You got electrical outlet here. Big stainless steel sink. Residential style faucet head. MCD roller shades are all day and night, all manual style throughout the coach. You notice the heavy duty hinges you have behind these cabinet doors. Keep them open when you're loading and unloading the cabinets. There's all the fun owner's manuals that the coach comes with. And then down below, oops. We got some additional storage here. 3 nice full extension drawers. There's the extra filters it comes with. Something else I like that Renegade does, just little things. Everything's labeled. You'll notice we got the living room remote for the TV, then the sound bar. Here's a bedroom remote control. Here's your sound bar for the living room. So everything's nicely labeled, just little things. This is the remote for the fireplace. Now, Renegade does a nice job. Everything's nice and organized. the way they build and send their product to us. All right, we got 2 more drawers here. If you want to change the theme on your fireplace, it comes with the little rocks there. So you can change those out if you wanted to do a different deal below. Again, across the way, now we have the slide out. We've got the theater seating. I have room to run these out. You possibly could run them out a little bit too, even with the slides in, but makes for a really nice, comfortable seating area. All solid tile floor. Again, hidden hinges to keep your cabinets open when you're loading and unloading all the overhead cabinets. And on this end here, we've got the dinette. You'll notice we got USB 110 outlets and USB-C outlets, cup holders here for your passengers that are riding along or sitting in this area. Plus this goes down, so you can drop this down, and of course this will make into a little small bed, small adults, kids, pets. And then you do have these additional drawers below. It's where they ship these little cushions to make this into a bed. But once you use that, you can store that wherever you like, and then you have this nice big drawer for other uses and storage. Got another one down below here. All right, and then we come around to the back. We run this bed slide out. All right, so while the bed's going out, want to check out the half bath here. We've got a nice amount of counter space, and then we're going to have, let me sneak in here, good medicine cabinet use here, storage below the sink, place for your towel, toilet paper holder, storage up top. And then behind this door is going to be where the breakers are located. So your primary, the main is going to be located, this has inverter 1. The main's up top, plus inverter 1 and 2 are below the main here. And then of course everything's nicely labeled: refrigerator, air conditioner, fireplace, aqua hot, washer, dryer. That's located in here. And we do have a macerator flushing toilet. This is all porcelain. You got a strong magnet that holds this door back behind here. When you close that, if you did forget to, if you want more security when you're traveling, you do have this little snap too, so you can pop that in place. It keeps this nice and tight when you're going down the road. All right, moving to the back. Before we get all the way to the bedroom, here's where the washer and dryer is located. And then you do have a pocket door to close off the bedroom from the galley area. Your guests still have access to the half bath. And then, let's see, all the way down below here, this little access panel underneath here. Some plumbing down below because you got your washer and your dryer down below here, so there's a little access panel for that. And as we make it into the bedroom, we've got a king-size bed. On both sides of the bed, you're going to have these little cabinet doors that open up. Keep your jewelry, wallet, keys, bottle of water, any smaller items you want to keep next to you. Plus, you do have these little pockets on both sides of the bed where you've got the USB outlets, USB-C, and the 110 outlets, and that's on both sides of the bed. And then above the bed, we're going to have these nice heavy-duty hinges again that keep the cabinet doors open. You've got an electrical outlet inside the overhead cabinet if you keep anything else plugged in. And then above your head, you're going to have generator controls and light controls all right up above your head. And then all the way up into the ceiling, you got a ceiling fan. Something you don't see too often on the different RVs that you see out in the market. And under the king size bed, we're gonna have the 150-gallon water tank. So you can see there, you've got, well, that's nice. We got these hinges. That's a new addition that Renegade's doing. So that holds it up. There's a 75-gallon tank here, 75 giving you a total of 150 gallons of water. You can see here's your winterization valve there, or line to winterize the coach and de-winterize. Water pump's located here. Here's the central vac where you hook up your hoses down below here. And then these are just different radiators on both sides of the bed to provide heat for the bedroom. And in front of the bed, we're gonna have, again, full extension drawers. You got 4 nice big drawers located here with a little hanging closet. And then right in the middle, we're gonna have 3 larger drawers. And this is gonna be your HDMI cable hookups if you wanna add satellite, game systems, anything in the back. And we got the Samsung LED TV up front. And day and night shades throughout. Additional storage here with four more good sized drawers all the way down. And all the way to the rear, we do have another pocket door to close off the master bathroom. Again, it's going to have that strong magnet back behind here to hold that tight, but you do have this strap here if you want to hold that in place. If you come all the way into the bathroom area, you're going to have great storage back here. These are permanent shelving with some good storage in back here for the master bathroom. Medicine cabinet. Lots of counter space. All one piece Corian, so when it comes to cleanup, makes it nice and easy. Good storage under the sink. And we have a pretty decent sized shower here. I'll step in here just to give you a reference. I'm 6'2". Close this off. So got plenty of headroom. Adjustable shower head. And we're gonna have 2 15,000 BTU air conditioners, all ducted air. You're gonna have ducted air to the bedroom, the living room, the half bath, and the master bathroom, as well as ducted heat throughout as well. Let's see. All right, moving up to the front. So this is built on the M2 106 Plus chassis. So you'll notice some things on the Plus chassis. It's going to give you little buttons on the steering wheel here, so you can operate your cruise control, answer your phone, hang up. Just everything's right here on the right side. And then to control some of the dash cluster features on the left side of the steering wheel here, I'm going to have access to operate some of the features in the dash cluster if I want to, you know, check the odometers, how many miles are on it. TPMS is going to be built into here, so it's going to have all those features. There's a tire pressure monitoring system right there. There's how many hours are on the engine at the moment. So yeah, all the diag stuff on the dash clusters here, operated from the left side of the steering wheel. And then you do have down below here some different features. This is going to be for your hazard controls. You can turn your lights on and off in the footwell area. Utility light is an engine shutdown override system. If you ever need to get this coach out of the way of something, you can override a shutdown if it's calling for it. And then this is how you can toggle between the trailer camera and the RV camera. These are your docking light switches
at the site of a mosque
up above here.
By an Indian missile earlier this week.
Let's go here. I'll mute that guy. Sorry about that. This is your Garmin detachable AM, FM, XM Sirius satellite radio with built-in Garmin maps. On the right here, the EQ system. This is your hydraulic system for your leveling jacks. Kurt Spectrum brake controller. So I mentioned earlier, this has the brake controller in the back. This is the operations for your brake controller. And down below here, if you need to dump the air on the coach, you can just simply just hit a switch there, and that will dump the air on it. And it's gonna buzz at me because it's letting me know that I dumped the air, don't move. Diff lock, rear differential lock is gonna be here if you're on slippier conditions. Automatic traction control, spin control, lane departure warning, and then the brake assist is gonna be located here. And then a little additional work light. I think that's your overhead light there. Power windows, power locks, heated mirrors, just like your normal automobiles have today. This is an adjustable steering wheel where you can tilt it and telescope. Both your captain's chairs will swivel around to join the living room. They are pre-wired for CB radio. If you ever wanted to add a CB radio, there's a place up here to add that. And then these just have additional little storage overhead. The sun visors up top here. They do come with these curtains behind my head here. They run kind of on a track all the way around here, so they can provide you some privacy. And then one thing I did forget to mention is it does have this overhead bunk set up. Pull this out. That's the telescoping ladder. And then again, this is gonna pull forward. Oops. Oh, these are flipped around. These are backwards, but this will drop down. It's gonna flip it around. I won't mess with that right now. This gives you a nice large bed over the top. There's a little cubby hole on the side here for additional storage with lighting. Plus there's a USB-C and 110 outlets inside of there for charging. You do have the overhead skylight. If you want to close that, you can simply hold this down, close the shade. You can also operate that from the app. Then you have the overhead TV. So showing you this TV reminded me I forgot to show you this. So on this side, you have this larger 50-inch smart TV with the sound bar below here. Back behind it, you got some good storage. So you have some hidden storage that goes all the way through behind the television area. Let me double check, make sure we covered most of the options on this one. So going back through here, power reclining theater seats, stackable washer dryer, dual premium with the additional 3,000 watt inverter and the fireplace. I think we covered it all. So guys, we got a available 2025 Renegade Verona LE40LRB bath and a half floor plan. Available, stock number 5N241449. My name's Grant Russell. My information should be posted below. You can reach me best on my cell phone at 720-539-4711. Shoot me a text, give me a call, or you can email me at grussell@transwest.com. You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you next time.